Paid.
Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today I want to play the Type 63, couple of live matches, and go over my thoughts about this tank because it's a kicker. It is a serious kicker. I love this thing, but I also hate it with a passion. So, pneumatic suspension. I like it and I don't like it. Now, over on PC, the Type 63 actually has a enhanced aiming mechanic on this tank, to where if you the longer you take to aim, the better your shots are going to be in terms of accuracy, dispersion values, and everything else. So, starting off, dispersion values 0.27 over in PC. That's there's multiple categories of this, but one thing I wanted to mention: steady aim. Steady aim in game is one of the most overpowered perks in the game. And a lot of people, they always question why that is. And the easiest way to explain it is this. Steady aim affects your main dispersion value by 10%. It affects your damaged by 10%. It affects your moving, your after firing dispersion value. It also affects your turret traverse. It also affects your tank traverse. It also affects. And then there's so many more on top of it that it affects. So for instance, this is with a rotational device. Improved rotational mechanism, which means that we can also throw on vertical stabilizer on this as well. And this is about the stats that you would see with steady aim included, because you include the rotational device. The thing is that these are the stats that you see on the outside of the tank. The main dispersion value of 0.34 is a big difference, because once that 0.34 comes down to 0.29 or 0.31, these are actually better than what they are currently. So for instance, you enter a new category of accuracy where it's a lot tighter of a bloom, and it's always going to be tighter. But there's also after firing that you have as well, which is 0.4 originally on the AMX50B over in PC. But then after firing a console with one perk, this is much, much better. So fingers crossed that steady aim gets a little bit of a nerf. The Type 63 was introduced with a mechanic that is always turned on no matter what, and it takes away from the tank nonstop. It is not enjoyable whenever you're trying to go in reverse and you slap it nonstop slapping. Okay, because you can't enter cruise control. Cruise control simply does not exist inside of this heavy tank. In the medium tanks, you don't notice it as much because they're medium tanks. They got really good power to weight, they got really good top speed, but it's set to 25 kilometers, which means that this thing's at a max speed of 40, and it's a heavy tank. So you run into a couple of problems. Anyways, equipment-wise, we're running optics, loader, and ventilation, along with that for the perks. That's right, I had to do stuff because my controller is breaking. We're running rapid loading, situational awareness, sixth sense, off-road driving, steady aim, track mechanic, born leader, mark target, last stand. I'm gonna change these real fast. You know what? I'm gonna run supply conversion. That's not the button anymore. There we go. That's the button. Paid. All right, first match. Tier 10 on Himmelsdwarf. This is going to be fun. Then again, I do have 12 degrees of gun depression. I got 230 standard pin, 290 premium pin. So I'm not exactly super worried about it. Oh, I completely forgot about my crew. And driving up this hill, I can't enter cruise control right now. It doesn't exist. This is what I'm talking about. This is like... There it is. I can turn it on now. And if I hit a bump, I lose it immediately. No, because that's it's intended. Alright. MX4. If you're gonna go right there, I'm gonna chill out right here instead. I can't peek the Death Star. Death Star will overmatch my 40mm plates, so I want to be a little bit careful in these shots here. Probably could get away with standards. Oh wow, my RB works. Yep, there we go. There we go. There's the pain. Oh, my RB's not working. I hate this so much. I had to change my... It's gonna take forever to get used to. Where did he pin me? I guess it doesn't matter. He pinned me. You know, like seeing a Death Star, that's just outright scary. Nope, T-30 is just as scary. Don't feel bad that I'm lobbing premium. Not in the slightest. I'm not sad. I'm just a little bit upset. You know, the moments whenever you're, you get so used to doing something and then suddenly you can't do it anymore. That's the way I look at pneumatic suspension, taking away my cruise control on this tank. It's like, you used to be able to do it all the time. I'm gonna die. I'm not bouncing this. He is gonna just die. Death. Pain. Death. Defender. Oh. They're much higher than they were a moment ago. They're all like, hey, I got a lot of really good matches in a row, you know, top tier, and you getting clipped out, playing like a fool. Now there's this match. Auto drive is kicked on, but I have to hold my stick forward. I can't let it go because I'm gonna hit a section up here that's gonna kill it. Which is, yep, right there. See, like, the cruise control, it's so simple. I love cruise control. Everyone loves cruise control. It's something that everyone uses on a daily basis, nonstop. You know, and then to have something that just completely takes it away for absolutely no reason kind of sucks. You know? Speed of which, I gotta double check this. Nothing. Alright, this should be a good game. I should legitimately just be able to sit right here and not move. Poke my turret and aim the entire time. Alright, that's just my driver. I'm gonna save my Yep, they gotta hit me with HE or they gotta get in close. There's a lot of things on me that's broken right now, and that Earthshaker is pulling it close. I'm gonna back off a little bit right there. But you see, like, when haul down scenarios, this tank is god tier. If the enemies aren't using 122s, you know, for instance, that Demolisher that's firing high explosive at me, and everything else is firing high explosive at me, and then the really aggressive Earthshaker. That's a 128 from that Sturra Mill. That is a really confusing pin. No, like, as you can tell, it's like I'm not really showing off like insane damage match this game. Like I want to show off what this thing's armor can do. That 230 standard pin is absolute god tier. Gonna load the heat against that Demolisher. You know, and since they're lobbing HE at me, I want to be a little bit careful. That 152 is the biggest, scariest thing over there at the moment, so. Yeah, they don't realize they just put me in the last stand with the 6-second reload. Accuracy, view range, everything just got improved. I'm gonna take it real slow on this pull. And the 48, which is fine. That's right, I swapped my controls. Really good show-off match, dude. This is, Amazing armor. That's my clutch. What am I? I'm driving places. Please. Please, let me just drive naturally, okay? I'm getting used to a new controller scheme. And it's, like muscle memory kicks in, and it's all like, I want to switch my rounds. No, I want to lock my turret instead. That's the Holland Hound from earlier. I'm going to get shot by someone back there, which won't surprise me too much. But no, like that right there, best in game, 3780, 3,780 damage block, 2,700 dealt. It's like, this thing is absolutely amazing. And it sucks at the same time, because I can't stand not having cruise control. Man, whenever I record live, I always make mistakes. I'm always trying to be like, I need to talk. I can't stop talking. I need to never stop talking. I need to be that guy that just never stops. But I think this match, I'm going to slow down a little bit and focus a little bit more on gameplay. I'm going to go left. This should be a good game. I'm top tier. Last match, I did 778 damage. I blocked 1,000, and there's one thing about this that really sucks. As you can see, that the gun's not linked to you directly, and once pneumatic suspension kicks in, your tank likes to do a jolt. So, for instance, that's kind of how you're aiming. You're aiming down, but your gun's resetting. So sometimes you'll be aiming at a weak spot, and then your pneumatic will kick in whenever you don't want it to kick in, and your gun will just go boom and do a jump, and it's not enjoyable at all. Malbreacher is the only thing I gotta fear, and the SU-130. If I'm haul down, if I got distance and I'm haul down, the Malbreacher and the SU-130 are the only two tanks that I need to fear. See, and that's what's so nice about this, is that if you're going against 105s, you're going against 75s, your turret is so reliable that you don't even need to think about those things. Oh, Strumpanzer, I think I have to worry about him, because it's overmatched. You got your 40mm top armor, and the turret, there's a little cutout right there. So if you brawl inside this and you're going against 105s and 120s, more than likely they're just gonna auto ricochet, because they're hitting the 40mm plates in close quarters combat. And it can be really fun in some CQB. I got a live stream whenever this tank first came out of me taking on a TS5 in close quarters proximity and absolutely shredding the TS5, because he just couldn't pin me because he was bouncing. He was just a perfect height to where he was auto ricocheting off. His gun basically fit through my mel slot inside my mel slot right there. It's not Christmas anymore, so I can't exactly tell you to, give me your Santa letter. Hello, artillery. It's so nice to know that you can ammo rack me. Oh, Sky Cancer. I hate this so much. I hate that that's a thing with this tank. I really do. It is the most inconvenient and annoying thing that can happen. It's really weird too, because you talk about heavy tanks, the Type 63. It's not like your traditional heavy. For instance, like the VK100, the Malbreacher, T32. Those are all tanks that can brawl, get in close, and really put on the pressure. But this is your sniper category of heavy tank. This is the one that likes to play at range, so you got to play it a little bit slower. You do have armor to auto ricochet, but I don't recommend trying to rely on it, because see right there. Immediately, a tier 7 IKV just tearing through the front of it like it's paper, side scraping. It's not designed super well for close quarters engagements. You can utilize your auto ricochet angles and get some really nasty matches out of it, but that requires you to put in a lot of work and a lot of brain power. And believe me, I don't have a whole lot of brain power at the moment, so don't expect me to brawl. But I'm running on fumes here. Oh, the anime crew. Nine to 9 right now. I got the hit points, but I don't think I have the courage. I just shot a corpse. I do that a lot. Oh, if you go back in the replay there, you'll notice that the gun jumped. That's one of the jumps I'm talking about. It's really annoying with this tank. Really annoying. Oh, you went through the mail slot. Where do you want me to send it? I hate the gun jump. You could see it right there. It is the most obnoxious thing. Look at that gun jump. It does a reset and then it pops it. It is so annoying. Can I please, I beg, fix it. I don't know how, like, the gun jump like that got through super testing. If I'm going to be completely honest with you, I don't know how all the little mistakes that this tank has got through super testing, because there's so many with this thing. The fact that pneumatic suspension is not manual is one of the biggest. Because if I could turn it off, that gun jump wouldn't exist inside of, like, little fights. And that's what I want out of this tank, is just little fights to actually have more value than just my brain hurting. I am driving the wrong direction. I'm supposed to be going backwards, not forwards. Oh, I'm on my last brain cell for today. Last brain cell. Maybe my last two. They both fired. I got about... I don't have any more time. It is 4 to 5 right now, and it's technically 2 versus 5 right now. Love it. Love it so much. Oh, I love it. But no, it's just like the gun jump really gets me. Because you'll have the shots, and then you'll lose them because your gun is just 10 miles in the stratosphere. Alright, Azura Coast. You know, I still don't know what I think about this map. I'm kind of split. I like it, and I don't like it at the same time. I actually enjoy this map. Aguila. Oh my god, that's gonna stick with me forever now. Huzzah, there's a lot of useless moments. Cut them all. Cut them all out. Slice them. Cut everything. Destroy it. Cut the tank in half. Oh, I'm making another mistake. I am all alone. Oh, are you coming, King Tiger? Please tell me you're coming. Please. What is going on?
Hello, pot pie. How about a date? Oh, laissez-moi tout. Laissez-moi m'avouer, c'était ma sugar, n'est-ce pas?
Okay, so these are the teams I'm playing with tonight. The Aguila. Killed the Aguila. Oh. Oh, someone's here. It's a Borask. I could probably load high explosive for him. That would be just fine. I want to push him, but pushing him's a bad idea. That's why it's a bad idea. You are using the autoloader. Oh, this is not good. Seriously, why does this happen? That King Tiger is still pushing the artillery. Like, this is amazing matchmaking. Bounce, 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 bounce. You didn't bounce. That's not what I wanted you to do. Bounce. This Japanese crew is driving me insane. Oh, my team. Oh, these are the teams I play with on a daily basis. Oh, it's a new day. I don't want to talk about the last play session. There were so many matches. Okay. Okay. Calm down. First match of the day for me, for you guys, it's a continuation of my misery with the cruise control. Calliope. I actually played a few matches in the Calliope. The thing feels a little ridiculous if you can play it just right. Tiger Shark. It's really cool to see that the Hot Wheels tanks are still played quite a bit. Alright, Mountain Pass. Hopefully today's a little bit better. Last night I was not playing the brightest. I was down to my last few brain cells inside the matches. Speaking of which, I don't think there's anything in here that can pin me if I'm hauled down correctly. So, let's play. Let's play bridge. See how bridge goes starting off. If no one pops up here in the next couple of seconds, I'm probably going to rotate off to the right. And I'm thinking maybe trading out optics and making this into a real heavy. What do we got? KV2? Nice. Okay, so Teenage 105 is down low. I'm going to get aggressive. Oh, okay. I hope you're running the... I can't tell what gun that is. It was super tiny. Ooh. You have no choice right now in the matter. You either have to push forward or get farmed. See, that's what's so fun about this. Whenever people pull up a little bit too much right there, and then you get a lot of control. Oh, there's like no gun depression over the side. Oh, I don't know where that shell went. I think the Rhino just fired. I do kind of want to go back. Are you kidding me? Oh yeah, we nerfed artillery. Oh yeah, we increased their rate of fire. We gave them more ammo. We gave them more health. Oh, by the way, they still hit for 999. Nerfed my ass. Oh, it's so dumb. KV2, just back off, because I can't rush anymore. I don't have the hit points to rush. Rhino's making a comeback. I think if I'm lucky, I might want to try and pull down the bridge, but that's only if I'm lucky. KV2 is dead. T-34-85. Do a little bit of a drop down and hope I don't die. Oh my god, drive. Oh my god, cruise control. Thank you. What artillery is that? 40-43? Okay. Yeah, my entire existence was obliterated in like half a second. So that was fun. I had hit points to be aggressive with, and now I have nothing. So 26 seconds, 20 seconds. I'm not gonna make it in time. This is me just trying to do something. That this is, you know, it's like they say that they're gonna nerf something, and then they do change it, but they mess it up to the point of no return. And that's artillery. Artillery is the most broken thing in the entire game. Oh my god. So dumb. Are you kidding me? Oh, that artillery's still in my mind. That makes me so angry. It's like we get tanks that essentially have no armor on the hull. You know, like the Torvagen also suffers from it. But this, it's just like there's so many cons about it. And there's nothing you can do to make it better. Except for fixing them 3940? 3940? Make up your mind, speed. But, yeah, just all the little stuff that they do. That's irritating. Alright. We're in our happy place. We're in our happy place. We're happy. Oh, tree. Oh, tank. Oh, Night Stalker. Okay. Yay. More toxicity. You know what? I think I gotta load heat. I don't think I can pin this with standards. Yeah, I have to load heat. This is... Night Stalker is the dumbest thing to ever exist. It's so tiny. Even with my 290 pin... Oh my... Where do you even shoot this thing? Man, I'm sorry. This is beyond dumb. Alright, once we're repaired, I'm not going to waste a repair kit on that. I'm going to back off because there's no point in me staying here anymore. Night Stalker, man. This is... There's dumb, and then there's Night Stalker dumb. Alright, yep. How lovely is this? You know, I understand that, you know, they wanted to make a tier 11. And the Night Stalker is that tier 11. At tier 9. But come on, man. That is so ridiculous. Look at it. It's still going. I'm pretty sure he's already got like 4,000 blocked. Is it just me, or am I preaching to the choir here about ridiculously overpowered tanks. I mean, even at an extreme angle, we're bouncing off its side. Okay, let's not proceed to do that. Let's go sit over here and be happy. We're gonna sit right here. Yep, we're gonna be very happy losing a little bit of health falling. I have no idea where anything is, so... Tiefbreaker. Whoop! Is it medium to my right? Okay, that's a 263. That's what I was worried about. Oh my god. Night Stalkers are dumb. I want to see how much the thing ricocheted. I'm sorry, this is beyond dumb. Alright, this is a little bit ridiculous. You got 40mm under armor above the tracks, which means that 120s are going to auto-ricochet. 45mm gun, 80mm, 100mm hyper angles, which means you're not pinning that no matter what you do if the thing's flat on you. 120 rear, 130mm sides. Oh, 150mm side plates, so it's better than IS-4. Like, hands down, this thing has got better armor than IS-4. 240, 250, 250 low plate. Okay, so your low plate is better than the Panzer VII, and it's a smaller profile. Well, it's balanced. And the game's so broken, I can't even look at the in-game results after watching the replay. Because it's not popping up here inside my my log. The match simply doesn't exist, so I can't look at the 4,000 the tank ricocheted. I am calm. I am calm. You know, I think the next thing that we gotta report on is that Night Stalker. We gotta make another push for the Night Stalker to get nerfed. That armor is just... like, there's way too many things good about it. Way too many things good. There is no dispersion value on the rockets. There's no issue at all with rockets. Wherever you're aiming is where they go. So, dispersion... like, you don't even need accuracy. I'm holding the wrong button. You don't even need any of the accuracy perks in the game to make that tank pinpoint. It's not... I freaking hate the cruise control on this. Drive. Go places. Destroy my thumbsticks, please. I beg. Destroy them. But, no, just... That's the next tank we gotta make a petition on. It's so dumb. I don't know why they brought out a tank that is stronger than an IS-4. In terms of, like, being a lower tier compared to it, it's like taking on a mouse with better armor. You're gonna do nothing to it, and you're gonna be happy doing nothing to it. We're gonna get shot. Oh, wow, Panther. Okay, good shot. You actually aimed for the front. You didn't just, panic shot. Again. IS-2. No, a lot of people, you guys have probably seen like 278 roll off. Dude, don't let the 278 fool you. This thing is a absolute monster. Alright, my turn to load the premium because it's IS-2. Now I'm going to pay this tank a little bit of respect. Here's some premium. Eradicator pulling in. Wow, my heat's going to really pay off. You know, 320 is that really comfortable zone in terms of alpha. .320, 7-second reload? That's like the best. We can just tear through the roof of that. Yeah, that 290 heat pin against the 50mm top plate. Yeah, that thing is just non-existent. I don't want to waste my premium, so we're going to swap. You'll be surprised how fast you can go through 20 rounds with a 6-second reload. Eradicator, what are you doing? Alright, I gotta get that gun fixed. Alright, we gotta stop the pushers from pushing, which is Strum Tiger. So much better after waiting. Oh. You see, swapping between ammunition to control the engagement is really good. For instance, like, if I was loading my standards, I'd have to pull a little bit more on him to get the shots. But swapping into the premium was a better idea. That way I didn't need to fully expose myself to do any damage. It's just real simple. You only expose a portion of yourself to get it done. BK-100. You see, that's a heavy tank. That makes sense. But a 12-second reload and 6 rockets is dumb. Alright, I'm still upset about that Night Stalker. I still don't know why it exists. I think that Panzerjäger is just going to run off, so we're going to try and do a little bit of a splash. There we go. Teams are a little bit better. At last TD, I think he's actually on the inside. I'll be surprised if he's camping the back. Cruise control, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Okay. Yep. Exactly as I thought. Absolutely obliterated. Why is there multiple white tags? I'm so confused about that. I took off my 2x silver bonus because I didn't want to waste them like I was last night. Oh, yay. I'm ecstatic. I'm so happy. I love Province. I love Province. Province is a great map for tier 8 and 10. Not. Yeah, this map was originally tier 3s. And I don't know why. They were all like, we're going to add it back. We're going to add it back to tier 10 without making it bigger. If this map was, what would I say, 400 meters bigger? Like, in all directions? Then it would be okay. But the size of this map, it's like, the old World War One, maybe a little bit. No, it wouldn't be World War One. It'd be like the British. Using muskets and firing lines. Was that World War One? No, that wasn't. That was... You know what? I'm not even gonna think about it. I'm not a historian. I know about tanks, not about war. Oh, look, in AVRE, his alpha is my health. It's so lovely. Well, look, he's YOLOing. Isn't that just great? Don't go sideways. You will get obliterated. Yeah, you're lucky to be alive right now, Murat. Like, that's all I can say about that. Alright, it's another tank that they were all like, 250 is the new 70. Okay, I can overmatch his Under Armour. Alright, that's good. Since he's above, I'm just gonna abuse that. Abuse. Abuse. I don't even need to load premium. I love it. This is why I always tell people, make sure you bring in standards. Yeah, make sure you pack your lunch and get ready to go. Make sure you have everything you need. Alright, 277, E5. No, I'm not spotting anything back there, so... Guess it's time to flank. Flanky. Flanky, flanky. Very afraid of crossing. Alright, we're... The fear's gone. The PTSD remains. So that chieftain's up there. There we go. See, isn't this fun? I'm pretty sure that the enemy team thinks this is fun. Knowing that they're completely surrounded now. And that they're in a death pit, and there's no way to get out of it unless they continue up. Speaking of which, I wonder if that chieftain is still... I'm just gonna take a dumb shot and see, I'm spotted. That's how small this entire area is. It's just like... Province is a map that you just need to stay far away from everything. And that's it. There is no other way to play this map. Just you sit behind bushes and you fire into a bowl. If the map was, yeah, about 400 meters larger, it would be a decent map, but it's not. So. Well, that's about all I'm going to do for the game. Pretty dank. What's the last one? Oh. I don't even know. Oh look, it's a mark. Oh my god. Oh. Wow. The pain. Make it stop.
Pills here.
Playing this tank right now is like repetitively smacking my face against a wall. It's not the tank, it's the teams. I just had a match on Dragon's Ridge where I'm the only heavy that went left on the southern spawn. All the way down to like J2, the bottom left of the map. And I was there with like 2 medium tanks that just outright left me to die. Because, yeah, there's not much you can do whenever you're in the open on the side of a hill. And there's 5 heavy tanks that just push the entire section. All your heavies go to the most useless area. Anyways, we're on Berlinburg. A map that I really want to see get a little bit bigger and a little bit more defined in the middle. They really do need to design a center fighting area on this map. That'd be so nice.
Yes!
There's no artillery this match either, which means I should be able to just play hull down without much of a problem. There's not much you can do. It's another bong. So dumb. Panther 88s and they're bounciness. I love it. Where's your front? You know, trying to get used to this gun is a complete pain. I know that there's some people out there that they play UDESs and they have no problem with this, but that's not me. I rarely ever use this mechanic because I'm not a big fan of it. Is that auto ricochet at the front? Oh, beautiful. There we go. Some of the nicest things about this tank is just the fact that you have amazing turret armor, depending on the caliber of gun. That's what this thing heavily depends on. Jesus! Can my gun bounce anymore? I don't think it's possible for it to bounce anymore. That is... It's like you enter the realm of you need your pneumatic suspension, and then you exit it, and then the whole thing's like... Then I try to hit cruise control, but it doesn't exist because I'm not above 25. Thank you. It looks like I might... Yeah, I'm going to start falling back a little bit now. ISM. Is he AFK? Oh, please don't be AFK. Falling back. Make a call out so people can see it if they're paying attention. You know what? Fighting in this back section, I don't know where I want to sit, but I know I'm going to have to... I think we're going to play the low section down here and hope. With a lot of hope. I think I'm going to want to hug the water too, so it's harder to rush me. Especially since it seems like I'm the only one that's coming back. Beautiful fire. Go in the water. Oh my goodness. I don't know what he was doing, but okay. You have all the mobility in the world, and you chose to rush me while reloading. Alright, I gotta push this T-32. ISM, guard the left. I'll take him on. Good game. That works out. I didn't even realize we were base capping. I was so focused on what was going on. It's like that was extreme tunnel vision on my end. Okay. Yeah, it's not a bad match. Alrighty, well, I gotta say, I think this is a really good way to conclude it. This tank, I like the Type 63. But it's currently in a state that makes it kind of weird to play. It's awkward in a lot of ways. And I do have an appreciation for it. I just want to see it get a little bit touched up because there's a lot of things that they can do to make it better. For instance, over in PC, it's got an enhanced aiming mechanic. Why not make the pneumatic suspension give it that increased aiming bonus? I don't see much of a problem popping up there. Anyways, guys, if you have any other tanks that you'd like to have me cover and go over and watch me have extremely angering matches nonstop in a row instead of a tank that I don't want to play at the moment, this is one of those tanks. Anyways, you guys, take it easy. I'm out of here. Catch you in the next one.
The midnight hour has passed.